Welcome to Lit Happens, Saskatchewan's showcase of the literary talent of the province. We are out at the amazing stories comics on 8th Street, and we're just very happy to be here. So, welcome to the show today, Tracy Friesen.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful to be here. So I appreciate.
We're really grateful you made it. You are you're an example of a blossoming author, and that's what we're about. So
Yay.
We're happy to hear.
Thanks.
Now we're going to talk about your book,
Yes.
Ride the Waves, which is riding its own very special wave right now. But I thought first we would just talk about you.
Okay.
Because you've had quite a career before you even became a published author.
Yes.
Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'll go back a little bit. I'm like homegrown Saskatchewan girl. I grew up in Weyburn, so that's
Nice.
where I'm from. So I know the weather, right?
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
But I went to school in Regina. I went to U of R, and then I went to Moose Jaw. My technical background is in the IT background, so I was a computer programmer, web designer when I moved to Calgary, and there for about 10 years. So that's like my background, my real schooling background, I guess you would say.
Nice.
And then when we decided to move here, my husband and I decided to move here, things just changed up for me. And so then my whole logical side of what I was doing before kind of went into more spiritual side, and I started taking different kind of classes and courses in the alternative medicine field and all that. So I have some certification in there, and so and then it brought me to different aspects of what was going on in my life, other people's life, and so.
And a lot of people that have been on this show often say they stumbled into writing. It didn't just happen. It was sort of something that they needed to do in order to get their message out. Would you say?
Well, absolutely. That just totally goes on my mind, because this book, the writing, really was so unintentional. What I was doing, because I was taking all these communication classes and courses, I had a lot of friends of mine. We'd always talk, and they would just, talk to me and tell me exactly what was going on in their life. And so I was able to help them with what was going on, always help them see the positive. And then what happened for me is my husband and I, we separated, and all of a sudden I had no one to talk to. And so I was just kind of like, what's going on? So I started to write, and I started to write every day, and just to get that out, just to kind of talk to the page. So then I would go back and I would read, and I would, because I would talk to the page like I would talk to someone else, because I was so in it. I didn't know what was going on. And that's like how the messages started. And my cousin actually read a couple, and she's like, you should put a Facebook, page out or whatever. So that's what I did. And then I started to get people, liking me and coming aboard. And I missed a couple days one day, and all of a sudden I had all this flooding of messages of like, where's my message? I miss it today. I need it. And so then I committed to writing every day. And so after a whole year, I decided to then, compile all my messages and put them into the book.
Wow. Fabulous.
Yeah.
So the book's been out for a little while.
Yes.
I guess we're all curious, what kind of feedback, what kind of reaction are you getting to it?
I'm actually getting, surprised. It's some really good feedback.
That's great.
So I'm really happy about it. Like, there's a lot of people that are also telling me about how, like I wrote the book. It's like meant to be read one message per day. But then people are coming back to me and saying, oh, well, this is what I do. So I take my book out and I say, what's your birthday? And then they flip it open to that day, and then they read the message for their friend or their or whoever they're reading the message for, or they just flip through the book and go, oh, this is the message today. Or some people get together. I know two ladies that they told me they get together every single day, and they take turns. One reads the quotes, and then the other one reads my message, and then they sit and they talk about it. So I was just like, this is awesome.
That's
because it's like my whole goal was just to get a positive message out there, because I'm all about the love and spreading love, and making having that connection for community.
Wow, fabulous. I'm really happy for you. I guess my next question would be, what's in the future for you? Because I can see that this has really ignited something within you.
I have actually a couple coming up, I have probably 2 more books ready to get published. So those are going to
Wow.
be in the works. So along the same kind of line. Well, I had another baby like 2 years ago, so I took some time off, and so now I'm ready to get back in. And also through my energy medicine course, or I used to teach courses and classes, and so I want to get back into that as well, because if I can teach more people how they can help themselves, then they're going to help their friends and family, and that's kind of like my goal, is just to start with that. So get back more into those workshops and classes, and then of course continue to write. Like, I mean, I write every day. So
yes, it's hard to stop.
And yeah, get into the community and see what I can do to help. Or
Well, I know we're almost out of time, but I do want to get it out to the viewers. We're in Saskatchewan.
Yep.
Can viewers find your book?
Right now, you can get it at McNally Robinson here in Saskatoon, and you can get it online at Amazon, at Chapters Indigo, at Barnes and Noble, iTunes. Like, I have an ebook version of it as well.
Sweet.
So like, I usually have copies of my book so people can contact me and to see what's there, but mostly like McNally or online. On my website, which is tracyfriesen.com, if you go into the book section, there's a section at the bottom that has a link to wherever you can buy my book. So
Nice.
yeah.
And I just want to say that you are active on Facebook.
Yes.
And,
Oh yeah, Facebook, Twitter, my word blog. Yeah. So I forget about those things because it's so common, because I'm on it every day, you know. And so so apologize. Yeah.
Oh no.
Ride
don't
the waves.
apologize.
Yeah, it's under why Ride the Waves. Yeah.
Yeah. So viewers can certainly contact you a number of different ways.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I know we're out of time, but I just want to thank you for coming up here today. I think this was just a great location to interview you, and you were so interesting. So hopefully we can get you back.
Oh, awesome. I would love to come back. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's all the time we have today for Lit Happens. If you enjoyed today's segment, you can see previous episodes on the Shaw TV website or on my website, westfunk.ca. And you can connect with us online on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So I will see you next time on Lit Happens.